Today our topic is text box properties. Like every control, text box also have some properties. Some properties are common to every control and some properties are different to each and every control, and these are all the properties. Now start that. By double click on the control text box we can add that, and also one more procedure is there by drag and drop. Now start the property setting. The first one is name. Like label, here also we need to use one prefix txt. For label we use lbl to indicate the label. Here we use txt to indicate the text box. After that txt we use the name of the text box, but the txt s name is considered as a name of the text box now, but this is used in writing the code only. And now text. Here if you observe, when I delete the text one of the text property, the text is deleted from the text box also, and if you want to enter any data you can enter in that. So this is the output of the text box. We can run the program by click on the run button, and then again go to next property. What is that? Alignment. Like label, here also we have three options: right justification, left justification and center. We can observe the difference when we run the program. So now I set the property of alignment to center. Now run the program. Now we can easily observe cursor is appear in the middle of the text box. Why? Because we set the alignment is center. And now the third one of alignment. There is no alignment. Why? Because these properties are form properties. Okay, that's why the back color of form properties, if you change the back color, that back color is applied to form. When you select the text box only, we can apply these properties to text box. Now back color, I change back color. Now I change border style, none or fixed style. We can select any one. And then go to next property, that is font. In that font we know very well three are there: size, style and font face. I use here Calibri, bold and 14 size. Now run the program. Yes, now we can observe the difference of style. And then what is the next one? Font 4 color means text color. By default text color is black, that is automatically applied to the font, but now I use that is I select that color for form. Now I select that for text box. We carefully observe that property sir belongs to which control. Now that is successfully I can apply the color to text. Now height 6000, I give 6000 height. This is text box of 500 height, and then I give 1000. Now success. Sometimes my system is very slow. And now left property 3000. Left means we can move that control towards the right from the left border. And next max length. Max length means maximum length, maximum characters, how many characters we can enter. That is by default value is 0. That means no condition. We can enter any number of characters. But here I set the max value to 2. Then we can enter only 2 characters in the text box. Yes, I use ty and now I am trying to enter one more character, but that is not possible. Okay, and then again I set the max length, nothing. That means again that max length is set to 0. That means many characters we can enter. Again we can check. Now multi-line. Multi-lines, when normally before set the property of multi-line to true, we need to check how many lines we can enter in the text box. Now I can't go to the next line by entering the by pressing the enter button. Also I can't go to the next line. Why? Because there single line only we can enter in the text box. But now I set the property of multi-line to true. That means we can enter multi-lines in text box. Now again trying to enter values in next line by pressing the enter button. That is possible now. Okay, now go to the next one. Before set the property, we must and should select the particular control. Now I select the scroll bars. You know scroll bar, left horizontal scroll bar, vertical scroll bar and both scroll bars. So this is the horizontal scroll bar and this is vertical scroll bar and this is both. Okay, now I run the program to check 2 scroll bars. Now I enter some data in the next line. Okay, like that. If you want to enter more data and check the horizontal and vertical scroll bars. Okay, now I enter 3 or 4 lines. I want to see all the lines. Yes, by using the scroll bars. But the text box is very small. Now I want to increase the size by dragging. Now again I check. Yes, values. I enter many characters in the text box using multiple lines. Without multiple lines setting to true, I can't enter many lines. By using the scroll bars also we can't enter. So this is a horizontal scroll bar, that is a vertical scroll bar. Both are working very clearly. And then text. How much text we can enter now? More text in multiple lines. Yes, here I enter I am Lakshmi Chaitanya. This is Lakshmi Chaitanya. So now run the program. This is Lakshmi Chaitanya, that is automatically entered in the text box. Why? Because I enter the data in text property. Hi, how are you? But this text box ready to receive the extra data also. But using now I will use 3 properties. Using that properties. Okay, before that, tooltip text. Like label, here also tooltip text property is available. Now again run the program. When I place the cursor on that control, we can observe their tooltip. Name is the tooltip. I use name in the tooltip text property, so that name is available here. Now go to last 3. Top property is also there. Now I set that top property like a label control. 1000, I give 1000 and 3000. Okay, now the last 3 properties, these 3 are very important. We need to know about these three and difference between these three also. What is locked, what is enable, what is visible. These three are nearly same, but some narrow difference is there, slight difference is there. We need to observe that. First, I explain about enable, true or false. False. And by defaultly enable value is true. If you set that value to false, that text box is unavailable to everyone. So that is just just display in the form, but that is not used to enter any data. Okay, now this is available, but because enable, I set the enable value to true. Now go to next one, locked. Locked means locked. Yes, again, now I set the lock to true. By default value is false. This is available, but we can't enter any value. The scroll bars are available, the data is also available, but we can't enter any more data in that. And the third one in that visible, that visible is by defaultly true, now false, so that is not visible. If we set the if we set the property of visible to false, we can't, that is not visible. So here you can observe default values of locked, enable and visible. Default value of locked is false, enable is true and visible is true. We can change that to the other value. You can change the locked to true, we can change the enable to false, we can change the visible to false. Okay. So these are the main or frequently used properties of text box. I hope this is very useful to you and very understandable to you. Please watch my video till the end. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get the notification. And please share to your friends to share the knowledge. Thank you very much.